EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Houston Texans. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And got his man complete. All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kyle Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And he'll get this up to right around the 8-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing 1 play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. He'll drop to throw. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson from 21 yards away. As his guys are able to extend their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
19 tight.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. It's complete downfield out left to his running back. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Hands it off out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now back to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. 53 yards. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Intercepted.
Let's go.
The Texans take over first and 10.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, first and 15. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. When you look at this Patriots defense, they really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Got a man here. It's Bryant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Come on.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's It's incomplete. The Texans at 4-8 now on the year. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 40.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. They'll set up to throw. Quick hitch, complete. It's Collins. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Patriots 14.
They'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Texans first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 17-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30.
Ready, set.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Throw left side complete. That's Stevenson. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. The fullback comes through with a big play there. 44 yards.
Here we go, here we go. Come back to pump.
They go play action here on 1st down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
79 gross, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Streak.
They'll motion out one of the tight ends.
Check smash, check smash. Go.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. It's their quarterback with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Patriots have regained the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. To return it, here comes Keelan Robinson. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lion.
Second and 2. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here. That's complete. It's Collins. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
At the 41-yard line.
Come on. Hey. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down.
At the 40-yard line.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Dragon 60.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They'll look to throw now on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
A gain of 22 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak. It's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. The Patriots send out their punter. Jalen Knoll deep for Houston. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw now on the final play. That is caught by Dell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Get it? 6, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Get it?
They'll look to throw here. That is caught by Bryant. Touchdown, Houston. Pat Bryant, 54 yards. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this does not end well as he's going to be out of bounds here at his own 5-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are we going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
62 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First down, Patriots.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And good vision there as it's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This drive has essentially belonged to one man. He's over the half-century mark on this drive carrying the football.
And you know what I'm enjoying about watching him run the football? He's not tapping the top of his helmet saying, give me a break. He's in sync right now. He feels good. He just wants to...
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Patriots have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Texans 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth. And who's going to make the play that changes that? That maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
And that is incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That third down conversion good for 23.
First down.
65,
10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
18, Rattler, 18.
He'll drop to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Milton Williams. Never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
70, Warriors, 70.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 138 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Ready?
2nd and 14. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, set! Bronco 80!
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Drop 6, 19, 18, go.
Now back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, trying to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
19! Ready? 19 tight. 19!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
79 Broncos. Cowboy 19 right. 18 Mustang 9 Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Caught left side. Here's Dill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down and want to be a gain of 21 yards.
Texans first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 19-yard
18 Cardinals.
line.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
They'll drop the throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Joe Mixon.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They're going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. The Texans on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 16. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And a throw right sideline is complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
And this is secured by the Patriots. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
Back at the 45-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 12.
They'll look to throw. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this will remain an 11-point spread. Looking to put a drive together. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off the ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Great play there. 76 yards.
And the Patriots extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Ready up.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
And the Texans first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, 35 yards. And the Texans have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And this is secured by the Patriots. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Back to 50. Back to 50. Back. 70.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. There he goes, left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. 35 yards.
And the Patriots tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter.
Texans 38.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Second down and 8.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Left side, it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
It's Mixon on the counter. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Joe Mixon, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Patriots are going to recover, and that should just about assure victory. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Deputy! 19 Tiger, Panther 11. Ready,
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Here we go. 50, 50. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Well, those 2 have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Here we go on 4th down. And a little spin cycle, room to run now. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for New England, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Texans, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time.